Hello, how are you? Well, new video. This time talking about the new event that allows us to obtain the most powerful skin currently in the game. It is the one that grants the most damage and also the one that grants more damage reduction in addition to the navigation speed it provides and the extra capacity. Okay, well, how do we get this skin? The first thing we need to do is try to collect as many of these candles as possible, and we achieve this in two ways. One is by completing these missions, the daily missions that we will have. I mean, there are 8 days and 20 hours left, but in reality, it was 10 days. So the calculations we will see after this will be multiplied by 10. And then we have some fixed missions, which are these event missions. Well, once you complete them, here you can obtain a total of, there are 300 candles. If you complete these missions from the event, you will get about 300 candles. Then, regarding daily missions, you can earn 24 per day for the 10 days that this event lasted, which means that when it ends, it will be 240. So once the 10 days are over, you will be able to make 240 candles here and 300 candles there, which adds up to a total of 540 candles. Okay? Now, how do we obtain this skin? Here it actually tells us that to get it permanently, not just for a certain period of time. Otherwise, to obtain it permanently, we have to score at least 160,000 points, hoping that there aren't too many people with more than 160,000. To enter this top, you need 160,000 points, but if there are 100 or 50 people, for example, with 180,000 points, you will not be here in this top. Okay, so at least 160,000 points or more. That gives us these rewards, the skin. Then we have this other aspect, the shells and well the rest of the prices. But how do we get 160,000 points? Let's calculate that first. Each candle gives us 100 points. Now I pressed one and it gives us 100 points. And we are talking about needing 160,000 points. We divide it by 100 and it gives us 1,600 candles. We need 1,600 candles to reach 160,000 points. Now from these 1,600 candles with the missions, since we obtained 540 candles, it would be 1,600 minus 540 that we get for free. That gives us a total of approximately 1,040 candles, okay? No, sorry, 1,060. 1,060 candles it gives us. Okay? Now how do we get these 1,060 candles? That's the problem. Why? I repeat, if we had 1,600 and subtract 540 that they give us for free, we will still need 1,060. Now I am going to show you two ways to save or reduce some money regarding this. And the first one is the following, which we are going to explain. I have to wait for this to come out here. Well, the first thing and how to obtain the candles as well is that it costs $1 per candle. For example, this pack which costs $2 gives me 2 candles. This one that costs 5 gives me 5 candles. And so on. Each package available, okay? Each package, the one that costs $5 gives you 5 candles and so on. If there is a package of 20, it will give you 20 candles. But how can you save 50 candles? The way to save 50 candles is as follows. By buying this package for 10 full days, because this package, which costs $5, gives you 10 candles. Okay, so in that way you get 50 candles for free. That's one way. There, obviously, you go from 1,060 to 1,010. You still need 1,010 points. That would obviously amount to $1,010. To achieve that minimum score of 160,000 points, you will need $1,010. Currently, it is the most expensive event that has ever occurred in the history of this game. It's the best skin, no one will deny it, but it's by far the most expensive, and I wouldn't buy it. I really wouldn't spend on this. Still, I'm going to show you the second way to reduce this amount, which I just mentioned, from $1,010 to $850, and this is with Gem Z. The moment you enter their Discord and ask to obtain 100,000 diamonds, it comes to $1,000. They are going to charge you $850. You will have a savings of $150. And from $1,000 to 1,010, I told you where to get these $10. On your first purchase, you will receive $10 for free. So from 1,010, you go down to $850. Where exactly are you going to save these 160 if you load them through GemZ, which is the sponsor of this channel? Now, putting all of this aside and summarizing, I do not recommend spending on this skin if you are someone who tends to spend a little, or, in my opinion at this point in time, in any case, in general, or if they are capable of spending around $100 or $200 a month. Many people are like this. They are called mid-spenders. In other words, they are average spenders. I do not recommend putting in much more money and going into debt or using what you are going to spend in the next 4 or 5 months to buy this skin, because it really isn't worth it. It's very expensive. Wait for another opportunity, and that's it. That's all. Those are all the ways, the rankings. And remember that even if you reach 160,000 points, if there are many people with more than 160,000 points, you will drop to this position from 21 to 50. Maybe you spent $1,000 and you get a skin for 14 days. You're really going to want to die, right? Well, this is the event. I'm not going to explain the rest of these things because they are present in almost all events related to skins. Wheel of Fortune. You already know this one. It comes out every week. Well, I think there's nothing else besides that. The new addition is the Sailing Celebration, where we have a mini game similar to the one we had before, where things are falling. Well, in this case, I think they are fish, and we are adding up points. The rewards are very, very stingy. They are actually very minimal, so it's not even worth mentioning. Indeed, in fact, but anyway, I hope you found this information helpful to know how much you would need to spend and how to save money in case you don't have financial problems and can spend $1,000 like it's nothing. This way, at least you'll save something. Everything you save obviously helps, especially in the long run. So, that's it. See you in the next video. Bye.